Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to take you guys through some Dune Awakening updates. We have some insight on the music. The classic 90s music from Dune and Dune 2 games are coming to Dune Awakening as well. We'll cover that post. A little bit more notes on upcoming updates. We'll have a significant update on the combat in just over a week with a new stream. And I do want to give you guys some notes on the pre-orders and some bonuses you can get for pre-ordering the game, as well as taking advantage of the character creator and benchmark mode. So you'll want to take advantage of that anyway, but I'll talk that at the end of this video. Alright, right off the top, Funcom did put out a new post. The classic 90s music from Dune and Dune 2 games are coming to Dune Awakening. Did you know that Dune Awakening has an in-game radio with multiple channels filled with content? The post notes, "Greetings sleepers, there is no school like the old school, and it doesn't get much more old school than the soundtracks from the Dune and Dune 2 video games from 1992. You can listen to them on the in-game radio while playing Dune Awakening. The Dune 2 Battle for Arrakis soundtrack was composed by Frank Klepacki. Philip Ulrich and Stephanie Pick composed the Dune Spice Opera soundtrack, and it was remastered in 2024. They do note, unfortunately, Stephanie Pick just passed away in February of 25. The in-game centralized communications network offers 3 channels to choose from alongside broadcasts about emergency, sandstorm, or the Lancerad. Looking for something extra while gathering resources or building your base? Tune into the Harvester Radio, the station for spice miners and the commoner workforce, broadcasting ads, survival tips, music, and entertainment. Want to check out what else is going on? Listen to their official stations broadcasting propaganda, slave fight coverage, and motivational speeches. Some elements of the sound design and sound direction that is going to create a more immersive experience. Dune has a legacy in books and films, but also in video games, says Chief Creative Officer Joel Billios. The soundtracks of Dune and Dune 2 were some of the greatest of the 90s, and it'll be an honor to be able to share them with the new generations of players in Dune Awakening. The in-game radio does not only offer entertainment, but also a deeper understanding of living on Arrakis. It is the most dangerous planet in the universe, but if you manage to survive, you may want to dive into its rich cultures and endless conflicts. One of the things you can enjoy on the radio stations is a full multi-episode radio play, and on the 8th of April, we will share the first episode of 5 Days with You, a radio theater and Iraqian playhouse production. That's tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that, depending on what you when you're watching this video. It might already be out. We also hope that you will tune into the rest of the story when playing Dune Awakening and discover the official truth of what happened to the stronghold of Carthage. All of that noted in the music update. The classic 90s music coming to Dune Awakening, and that's the classic music from Dune and Dune 2. So be on the lookout for that. Also, be on the lookout for just over a week. Tune in on Tuesday, April 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. CEST to catch our next live stream, where we will be focusing on combat in Dune Awakening. In-depth focus on the combat will be exciting. Now, bear in mind, this is an open-world, multiplayer-oriented game that does have its survival and crafting elements to it, but also the combat is going to be a big element of the game. I mean, if you just have seen the gameplay thus far, it looks like they've put a lot of effort into the combat and the close-range combat, so on and so forth. But more insight into that on April the 15th. I will note this cracked me up. Somebody did tweet in response to this, "Still waiting for my beta key, signed my NDA yesterday," and the Dune Awakening official Twitter account responded, "Signing an NDA should, among other things, prohibit you from advertising that you have signed such an NDA." I actually like a little bit of, a little bit of a clapback on that. You definitely should not be promoting that you've signed an NDA on a public platform like Twitter, especially if you have yet to receive the beta key. But I digress. I just got a little bit of a chuckle out of me. But the next insight on Dune Awakening is going to be dropping on April 15th with a significant update to the combat, and on top of that, they are running a Q&A after the stream focusing on the combat. This is the second major live stream, and that'll be on April 15th. Couple of other things I do want to know for those of you looking to pre-order the game. Remember, and they noted this in a brand new tweet, with a pre-order of any edition of Dune Awakening, you'll also get the Sunset Dye Global Swatch. This is a unique pattern that you can use on all of your outfits, vehicles, and weapons. This is for pre-ordering any edition of the game. I know a lot of you guys are going with the Deluxe Edition and the Ultimate Edition for the various bonuses on that, but even the Standard Edition will get the Sunset Dye Global Swatch. and that'll be available for you on that. The deluxe edition will have an armor set, and then the ultimate edition will be bringing with it 2 more swatches, the Blue Dasher as well as the Dusk Rider. That'll be available, and obviously a lot of people are going with the deluxe and ultimate edition because of the 5-day head start on May the 15th, while the official release is May 20th. For those of you that only dare to spend $50 of the game on the game instead of the $70 for the deluxe edition and the $90 for the ultimate edition, the deluxe edition is really the route I would go if you do want to play the game on May 15th. The ultimate edition is a lot of, you know, cosmetic in-game stuff that isn't really necessary. And then also, if you pre-order any edition of Dune Awakening, you will be granted the smallest, cutest, and least dangerous creature on Arrakis for your home. And no, unlike the other wild ones in the desert, you cannot drink this one's blood. The pre-order bonus for that, the terrarium, will be included as well. And again, that is on all editions. And they did note that I had been saying, and in the previous video we did on this game, utilize the character creator and benchmark mode, not only to save some time with the character creator, but give you a little bit of insight on how this game is going to perform. Remember that with a benchmark tool, we just saw this with Monster Hunter Wilds, take it as a general guideline, not the be-all, end-all. Make sure your specifications are in line. And, you know, utilize the benchmark tool, but ultimately, you'll see how this game performs when it's in a real-world scenario. When there's a lot of players in a server and so on and so forth, and real-world scenarios transpiring, even if the benchmark mode is suggesting that you're going to get good performance, there might be bugs, there might be glitches, there might be crashes, and with a game like this, I surely expect that. These days with PC gaming, I just expect that across the board because of how many mediocre PC ports we've gotten, but I am just letting you guys know. I would rather be prepared for the worst and prepared to be disappointed than, you know, being completely optimistic. You know, there's definitely a level of pessimism that I think is healthy to have with PC gaming these days. But also, I do want to note that if you try out the character creator and benchmark mode, you will get your very own frame blade knife skin. You'll be able to redeem the code at launch, and that is available if you just try out the character creator and benchmark mode, which a lot of you guys are doing anyway, but you'll get that skin when the game launches on May the 20th, May the 15th, if you do buy one of the higher end editions. But that is going to do it for me. All of the updates for Dune Awakening, and a lot more coming in the near future. Remember, we got the major live stream next week. We've got the we got an update dropping tomorrow as I'm recording this video as well. So a lot to be excited about with the future of Dune Awakening and the updates to come. And obviously, since we are 5-6 weeks away from the release of the game, that is only going to ramp up in the coming weeks. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.